Breaking news just dropped right here on the Minnesota Vikings news channel, and you do not want to miss this one. This is one of the wildest quarterback stories of the entire offseason, and it changes everything you thought you knew about the Vikings' future. Before we dive into this bombshell, smash that subscribe button and turn on all notifications, or you might miss the next massive update that could shake up the NFL. Trust me, you need to be first to know. One of the biggest mysteries surrounding the Vikings this offseason wasn't just who would start at quarterback, but what on earth was going on behind the scenes. We all saw J.J. McCarthy getting groomed to take over the reins, the future face of the franchise. But what most fans didn't know was that the Vikings were quietly exploring another massive option: Aaron Rodgers. Yes, that Aaron Rodgers. While it never materialized, the very fact they were even in the conversation tells you how seriously they were considering alternative directions. Still, even with McCarthy in place, one glaring issue remained. Who would back him up? That question lingered, and it set off a fascinating chain of events. Enter Sam Howell, acquired on day 3 of the NFL draft. Solid choice. But did you know he wasn't the Vikings' first choice for the backup role? Here's where it gets really interesting. Last season, the Vikings brought in Daniel Jones from the New York Giants. The plan? Ease him in, make him comfortable, and lock him in as the reliable backup QB for years to come. Everything looked set, until he suddenly signed with the Indianapolis Colts instead. Why? Money? Nope, that's what we thought. But Tom Pelissero just dropped a revelation on the Ross Tucker podcast that paints a very different picture. According to Pelissero, Jones actually took less guaranteed money to join the Colts. And the language he used? He said Jones felt doomed if he stayed in Minnesota. Think about that. Doomed. That word alone says everything about how tight J.J. McCarthy's grip already is on the QB1 role. The Vikings believe in McCarthy not just for now but for the long haul. And clearly, Daniel Jones didn't see a future here. So he gambled on Indianapolis, where he might have a clearer path to the field. So here's the deal. Daniel Jones saw the writing on the wall. He passed on more money for a shot to play elsewhere. And that speaks volumes about how confident the Vikings are in J.J. McCarthy. This kid might be way more ready than anyone thought. Now I want to hear your thoughts. Was Jones smart to walk away from Minnesota? Or does this decision prove the Vikings have found their guy in McCarthy? Drop your opinion in the comments. I'm reading every single one. And hey, if you haven't already, subscribe now and hit that bell so you never miss a headline like this again. Because when news breaks, we break it down. Right here on Minnesota Vikings News.